on the grass.
Little Steven Squillante takes some of those first big steps into the world. Cautious yet determined, like most 19-month-olds, he is brave in this somewhat new and curious world.
He loves balls, trucks, cars.
Encanto. He loves the movie Encanto.
Yes,
he loves walking.
Walking around. Yeah. Wants to be on his own.
Yep.
That search for independence, growing up, can be tough at times. And for Steven, well, he has climbed mountains most little ones may never see in a lifetime.
We had him at South Shore Hospital and everything went smoothly, no issues. And then we were about to leave and get discharged and they sent one of his tests, came back a little bit high, his bilirubin. And so they wanted to do another test and an ultrasound.
Push.
Mom, Shannon, and Dad, also named Steven, say their first-time parent worries like diaper changes and sleep were quickly overshadowed by much deeper concerns.
Kind of just expected to have a healthy baby, as crazy as that sounds, and then finding out right off the bat that something was wrong, that we had to go to Children's. Obviously very scared. You have your baby, you love him the second you hold him, and then something wrong with him.
At just a few days old, Steven began the journey to diagnosis at Boston Children's Hospital.
The first appointment is actually the time where they mentioned biliary atresia, and they were kind of hoping it wasn't that.
The tests eventually confirmed that Steven does indeed have biliary atresia.
It's a rare liver disease, so it basically impacts the bile flow and the bile ducts outside of the liver. They're just not formed correctly. Eventually will lead to cirrhosis and a liver transplant. There's no cure.
3 milliliters.
He has trouble absorbing nutrients. His family lives by a schedule of tube feedings and 11 medicines a day.
So we start basically right when he wakes up. We do 2 of them right in the morning, and then the last ones are at night about 8 p.m.
You want to go in there?
Though he thrives through the hurdles,
he handles it great. He handles it like a champ.
his infectious smile almost makes you forget his tiny body is struggling. He was put on the transplant list in November. That's when his father had an idea. He would donate a portion of his own liver.
So I went through my 2 days of evaluations, and it was tiring, emotional, and then I got a phone call saying I need to go in for a follow-up. They found out they have a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Steven's cancer diagnosis isn't just a shocking addition to this family's health battles. It makes him an ineligible donor for his son.
How much can go wrong, but then you're lucky because we have a great support system too.
A support system that the family has turned into a mission to help others who, like them, find themselves in and out of hospital stays.
We just thought we wanted to help others and harness all that power. And
we're lucky because we're so close to Children's. A lot of families aren't that lucky. They come from all over to go to Children's Hospital. That's why we decided to start Tiny Transplant Titans.
Their nonprofit Tiny Transplant Titans delivered its first care packages to Children's Hospital during National Pediatric Transplant Week.
They had blankets, like a toiletry pack for the adult or caregiver, staying. Also gift cards, and then also just a few toys for the kid themselves. Anything that will just make the time go by and bring a smile to their face.
Providing essential care with the hope that someday Steven may not remember the struggle in finding a donor, but the beauty that came from the journey.
You feel unlucky in a sense with everything that's happened, but you see what can bring joy and bring help to people. So, if you can do it, why not?
That's quite a story. And so far, little Steven has not received a transplant, and none of his family members, unfortunately, have been a match.
As for Big Steven, he begins his cancer treatment this summer. We certainly wish him the very, very best. And as for the Tiny Titans initiative, if you want more information on that, we have that, of course, on our website.
Next, a young athlete taking a big swing.